Yeah, yeah, and it's difficult to take control of the command center,
Mm.
because people may argue that a lot of the burnout issues come from the mind as well. Like,
Yeah.
so it's potentially the problem and the cure to some degrees. But like many people I know, you yourself talk about meditation and talk about the rambling mind and trying to control it.
Yeah.
You know, but like, is there also a pathway just for getting in touch with our gut? Now, I don't mean the digestive system, but like just like our kind of
Metaphorically.
authentic selves. And
Yes.
like if you go back, hundreds and hundreds of years, like when people lived in the wilds, they had to rely on their gut feeling, that sense
Yeah.
of who they were and what was, and somehow with the developed world, we've lost that connection to some degree,
Hmm.
and look, it seems to me that if we had a stronger connection there, which is not necessarily via the mind, that we would sense when we were out of kilter.
Yes.
Does that come into your work, or like would you rely like more on the mental state, trying to communicate the mental state down to your physical state, that mind body connection?
Yeah, it's all one in the same thing, really. So I believe the first thing that's most important is for us to figure out who the heck we are, because
Mm-hmm.
most of us don't really know. Again, we get bombarded with all these, messages of who we should be, what we should be doing, and so we are in a constant state of feeling like who we really are isn't good enough. So we try to hide who we really are, and then with that we stifle all those innate feelings and that gut feeling that you're talking about. So it's really important for us to, understand our values, understand what we really want, as I said before, not what we should want, understand what lights us up, what we're passionate about, because that is our authentic self. So once we have that, we then have that base level that I was talking about for other people to identify the signs. Once you know, right, this is who I am, then whenever you go away from that in whatever direction that might be, then that's your trigger to go up. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going in that direction. If I keep going in that direction, we might end up in a place we don't want to be. So then you can have some game plans in place to say, right, this is how I can get myself back to being my authentic self. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the ultimate state that we're striving for, is to be that person as much as possible, because then you can let go of the need to prove yourself and let go a lot of these rambling thoughts of who should I be, what should I be doing, and it's those thoughts that trigger the stress response, so the body's more calm